Hello, welcome back. Last time I finished Pat's Castle Floor 2, and this sign advertises a final battle at a rooftop up here. So, thinking back to The Legend of Pat, I believe I do remember there being 2 floors to Pat's Castle and then a rooftop. If The Legend of Pat were fresher in my mind, I could probably find a lot more parallels here. But that's okay, I'll just get what I get. Okay, so, glowing aura of gold star just ahead. Dark-hooded figure shifting in and out of time stands there. Shifting in and out of time? Okay. Alright, let's go to war. Pat's Castle Rooftop, the final battle. And is the star hidden away here? It sure is. Alright. Chapter 5, the final battle. Yes, this is the appropriate chapter for me to be in. Sweaty paws. Okay. This is a hard line break here. That's not something my code did, I think. It's fine. So Pat's after the star. Okay. Past encounters of other adventures with Pat. He's a time traveler that can go between worlds. I feel like I remember some lore about that, but none of the details. Alright. Honor System Superstar Challenge. If Pat finishes casting his time stop spell, the world will cease to exist. Defeat Pat, his minions, and reach the gold star before move 250. Doom counter. Alright. So, if you want an efficiency challenge, there's a move counter. Alright, so star key, just out of curiosity, or star door, sorry. Monster gate, okay. I don't think Pat is present in the room, unless, like, this is him or something. He's a shadowy figure shifting in and out of time. Don't believe he's represented as just one of these monsters. So, I'm curious about star key allocations. There's one star door here, one in the room that I'm in. Are there others? Since I haven't technically stepped into this room in this current state of the playthrough, it's not showing me very clearly. Secret Treasure Crypt has one, so that's 3. How many in the Hallway of Destiny? 3. Okay, so it could very well be that I have every star key in the world already, and that these 6 doors I can find fit exactly with the... Oh, there's a star key in this room. Okay, well there's probably star doors in here. Anyway, I'm not going to worry about spending this key, that's fine. Alright, so I am here. Okay, this kind of final battle, I see. Aha. I see several things. I see an issue, I guess... Well, doesn't this mean, it means I'm not allowed to spend time reading. That's what it... No, this is the same deal. Any move from here is death. Dead if I move right, dead if I move up, dead if I attack left, dead if I bump down, dead if I wait. And if I wait here... So what you're telling me is that I have to leave after opening this door and come back, right? Because just nothing else was gonna work at all. I probably... Oh, but I can't activate this waypoint and escape. Not until the room is clear. But, from here, I can do things and live. Maybe not that... Let's see, that slug is about to... If I step north, that's my best bet. You sure about that? Maybe. Okay. This snake is carrying a switch, which will do a lot of things. 2 statues are awake. They're pacifying this area. Okay, I am... A vague memory is drifting back to me of what Pat's Castle Rooftop looked like in the most recent Legend of Pat that I played, and I can definitely see parallels here. Right, the hole in space. The dark void. World's about to fall apart. So this is the dark void, that's the world falling into it, I think. Okay. Right, so we got these statues making Pacific grids here. I have to move some direction that is not north, east, or south. Okay, and now I'm dead. Alright, so that didn't work. I can attack from here. I can attack that. I can step west. But now nothing. So yeah, that waypoint got all rubbled up. I could step east here, but now I have basically no options. Okay, so I have done this before. Why didn't I like that option? Well, obvious reasons. So north is the most survivable. East kills me because of slug. South, or wait, or west kills me because of explosion, so north is the only option. Here, east kills me with poison, south kills flying snake, west kills flying snake, north, I live. East and west, either the slug or the flying snake kills me, same with south, same with weight, north is the only option. So here's where I have actual choices. I can kill a flying snake, I can kill the slug, I can kill neither and walk away. Aha! I'm relatively safe right here, note the Pacific floor next to me. Okay, so that is something I omitted to notice. The Angry Eyes being dropped on the poison can be used to clear it, sort of. That's nice, now there's no poison to my south. Those statues won't wake up because they're pacified. Okay, that slug's gonna look at me. And now that's the end of that. Okay, so what if I would... I keep these statues in flight, but I don't see what that would do for me. Other than change this situation slightly? But I don't know why I would. Okay, let's go back a little bit. Like, this is an opening magic sequence that I just have to discover. So if I could stand... Let's see. No, I could keep the flying snake there without killing the slug or anything. Is this productive? There are things I like about this approach, yes. A snake buffer to the east can be maybe my escape route somehow? Okay, that looks like a situation I can get out of. Let's make a save. I still have some problems with these, but they're escapable. Okay. So there's a switch on the ground there. I assume I want to use these altars. That'll close the hole in space, and drop these statues. And those statues, I mean, that's gonna have to be done. You die by this being opened with that switch, same with you, here. Actually... Was the opening all I really needed? What remains? There's some monster blocks and stacks of stuff and some angry eyes here, but... I feel like with that opening survived, I can mostly just do whatever. It's probably not exactly true, but let's see how close I can get. Okay, so... I'm gonna opt to bring this over here. Get this statue out of here. A sacrifice has been made. Right, and I can double sacrifice as long as it's not on the same turn. It'd be okay for these to reclose. And the hole in space to reopen, I guess. Okay. The waypoint's usable now. That slug's doing things I might not end up liking. Yeah, it's doing things I do not like right now. If I stood here, I could avoid having a row of poison laid down, so maybe that's a good idea. Okay. So I sort of vaguely have an idea here. That's not what I wanted. That slug is messing me up. Okay. Let's leave these bomb bugs for a second. The slug will make another rotation. Oh, right. I disrupted the line of sight, so that's not gonna do what I want. Huh. Okay, how do I get access to more things? That's not exactly what I wanted. Let's go back a little bit. I don't like where I am. So things started going not right around here, I feel like. What if instead of that, I bring you over this way without moving the bomb bug? It's hard to see how that's any better. So I still have this slug problem over here. That's the one I mainly don't like. I'm trying to preserve somebody to be able to be sacrificed here. That somebody could maybe be you? Could maybe be the slug. Not really, not with where this is. Okay, well, I've left the bomb bug in that spot. It'd be nice if this slug were dead. Oh, so with this little crosshair, I'm safe and everything around me is not. That's nice. For me. Okay, I think I can do things from here. Waypoint's active. Can't really use it right now, but that's okay. Alright, this might give me an opportunity to make a sacrifice where I want. Not quite. This would. But then I'd die because it's a bum bug, of course. What if I'm up one? Then you're not faced the way I want. Can I have done that anyway, somehow? Not with the slug where it was. What if I kill the slug here instead? I can wait for you to get closer, but then that does things I don't like with a snake. Okay, so I don't have a use for you. I can't get rid of you without somebody I don't want to die dying, though. Unless I do it here. Here we go. Alright, that friendly bomb bug can just stay around. Well, or not. Fine. Okay, the one that I like is here now. I like you because you can be a sacrifice. Alright, so those are dealt with. 2 bomb bugs are running around. The slug is not any longer. Do I need to get here myself to push this? I think I do. So this little bomb bug loop perhaps had the purpose of cleaning up some poison. If I can claim one of these multi-push blocks, then... Oh wait, yes I can, easily. Other way around. Those 2 will end themselves in the poison, and that's acceptable. I'm gonna shove this off. Even with the block barrier, that's acceptable. Okay. Okay, well... I don't see a lot of problems here at the moment. So this is a big stack of stuff. Is that... do I need to be concerned about that? I'm not sure yet. You 2 go away. You 2 too. Ah! Okay. You 2 too. Whoop. Right. So then... the last thing remaining is the stack, right? And this one monster block. So the stack. Alright, I like that. All of this is fine. That should be acceptable. Sure. Oh! Hey, guess what? Doom went off a while ago. Okay. So I will save this as... this. Okay, so that's a clear, but that is a dishonorable clear. So let's try again. This is fine. The opening 15 moves were the crucial ones. So Slug, you are a big issue. Letting those bomb bugs run around would not exactly help. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10, 8, 9, 10. If every bomb bug in the room could get, well, other than these three, could get around the outside, they would clean up enough poison for me to push that, but I have better ways, maybe? Okay, so I am seeking some semblance of efficiency. The way in which I'm seeking it doesn't feel very efficient. Just gonna have to pretend that doesn't really matter. So with that sacrifice made... this won't help anything. That might help something. Trying to do things. So this bomb bug is really giving me a bad time here. I need it to be elsewhere. This could be acceptable like this. I think I can work with things in this situation. That's not quite right, though. So if I'm gonna make that kill, it has to be from another angle. And that angle doesn't currently exist. I didn't like that I dropped this statue on that Pacific floor. Let's not have done that. All of that was pretty okay, and I think that's how I did it before. If you were in the appropriate orientation somehow... How would that happen? Okay. I don't know what I did the first time here. This is looking different from how it was. I can do that. But then who's... what's... So these... whoa. These altars are, a problem. Whoa! Oh, right, okay, that thing just survived. Got it. That's fine, you can sacrifice there. That's... reasonably good. I'm going to move this bomb bug who keeps giving me trouble. I claim, being unable to do what I'm trying to do. Alright, let's see if this goes anywhere. Nowhere good. That slug's doing things I don't like, and just everybody is here where I need them not to be. Shoo, 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 shoo. prime concern is still... Should perhaps be this thorn in my side right here. Bombug K, you're just actually kind of the worst. How's that one Bombug just being the most problematic thing in the world? I don't know, but it just is. It feels silly not to do this. So I am gonna do it. But Bombug K is still there, being Bombug K. Forever in my way. Alright, what if I kill these? And do that? Not great, because how would I get the Bombug there? And then that slug is still alive right now. Alright, other options. Sure, that exploded. It's probably okay. Alright, some very different things are happening here that I might like. Now, it'd be better if... It'd be better if a few things were different. I think that's not the worst. It gives me lots of time to do stuff. Like, for example, eliminate... This is fine. I'm gonna ignore the slug for a second. There we go. Alright, slug, you shoot. That's going to be important for fixing my turn count at some point. Alright, so I need to multitask. I'm at 58, which is not too bad. I have no need for you on the outside as far as I know. Alright, so to multitask... I'll let these bomb bugs through here so I don't have to worry about them anymore. You got scared by that, that's fine, I guess. While I'm here, I should push this off. While I was up there, I should have pushed that off. This needs to find the water. That bomb bug's coming toward me, and I can't do much about that if I do things in this order. Let's change order again. Huh. Okay, first of all... Where even am I? Alright, so the sacrifice can be made now. Let's see. Can I do better? That got angry there. That just kills me. That's... not great. So here is the best. Okay. Aha, it's that explosion that pushed you out this way. Let's try west. Well, and now I can't escape. What if... no, everything pretty much leads here. That's fine. I'll do it this way. I'll just deal with the... This needs to die, by the way. I'll deal with the extra monster block that's here by simply moving it. You can explode, that's okay. All I'm trying to do is get you eliminated. Alright, this goes here for that one. Grrr. Kaboom. Okay, you're getting scared by that, whatever. This has to come over somewhere. Okay, that's nice. 117, plenty of time. You died, that's great. Okay. $173. Oops, I'd like to take a shortcut over here. Here we go, let's check the wording. Defeat Pat, his minions, and reach the gold star before move 250. I have plenty of moves to get over there. There we go. 234 is going to be my score. And I will now turn this off. Alright! I got to an ending, and you have to see this ending before reading those two signs next to it. Okay, when's the last time I looked at this? Right, my timekeeping is going to be messed up because reasons that have been explained before. Past a certain point, it starts being reasonable. Somewhere around, not here. That's not right. I'm not sure where, but like... Let's imagine, no, Castle of Earth isn't going to be right either, but might not be too far off. Past here or so. This will be about right. Okay. Cool. Pat's Castle Dungeon? Right, this one with the bomb squad and stuff. Broken bridges, yes, with this whole tangle. Pat's Castle Floor 2, Pat's Castle Rooftop. The final battle! Alright. Well, good stuff. So, I found another ending. Ending 1! Alright, I found ending 1. It seems Pat is defeated again, for now at least. Find another source of power elsewhere. Universe is at peace. Alright. This is now Leaf's Castle. And he's fed forever. Unresolved mysteries, oh yes. We will be looking at that. Alright. Thank you, Pat. This was nice. Final score. Oh, I see. Speedrun super... Okay. Each room can be cleared, and you should be able to see the amount of keys collected. Thanks for playing my mod. Alright. So cleared 61. So that's 61 points. Keys. Okay. Gonna do things this way. So these together is 30. That's 43, 55. Looks like 55 keys. So if I'm scoring this right, I'm already past 100. Hint equals -1. I'm not sure what you want to count as a hint. I've had some correspondence with the author, so I don't feel like I have the means to score this metric. Like that one's going to be subjective. I feel like our interactions were mostly like confirmations of things I was musing about, more than me saying, "Hey, how do I do this?" and him giving me an answer. So I don't know, there's an argument to be made that I have -0 here, but there's also an argument to be made that it's a different number entirely. I do not have all waypoints. 100% clear is just going to be 76 out of 76. So we're not there yet. I guess, if I'm understanding the system, then my rank is currently Puzzle Master? Maybe. Alright, cool stuff. So, an ending was reached, a second one, and this is the way that I have to leave. That's fine with me. Autumn tree here, by the way. Okay, the world is saved, and a ferret's curiosity carries him onward to further adventures in the same place, now that he is the owner of this castle and hero of the world. Alright, so next time this would mean I would want to go... So, options are Secret Treasure Crypt, Impenetrable, and Dungeon of Legend. There's an obvious answer to that question, and it's here. So I guess impenetrable is what I'm gonna have to... Oh, right, and Hallway of Destiny. How close am I to being able to open that right now? Check, 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 check. I get stuck right here. I need another Terra key. Terra? Where? Here, but is this a... Wait a second. Oh. So that's an interesting problem. My keys aren't green enough. So either I would need to reroute keys and trade something for a Terra key. I did open a Terra door here, but I don't think that was tradable. I made some trades. And this was mandatory, I seem to recall. I don't know if I had a spot where I had the option to save a Terra key. Or there's one in here, or I can retrieve one of the ones that's in this room, wherever it is, and get out with it. But there's a Terra door here, so probably not. Alright, it could be that I just have a routing issue. Could be a lot of things. But yeah, what I really need to do is penetrate the impenetrable and get to the west here in whatever way that is. So I've tried bumping against this wall. No dice. I have not been able to be up high and go up here elevated, and I've not been able to step into this spot and go up here elevated. I've also tried bumping this, and did I try to be elevated and get carried up here? I don't think I tried that very hard. And it also looks highly implausible. I'm not so sure though now looking at it. I don't think I did try that. Okay, but I guess next time I need to put in a shift at the impenetrable job and see if I can figure out any of what is supposed to happen here. Yeah, I'm seeing some things I might be able to try. Oh yeah, I'm seeing a few things I might be able to try. Okay, so trying ideas in impenetrable next time probably. I'll see you then.